Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Satisfactory big build. How are you all doing? It's been a very different change in weather in London. About a week ago it was absolute snow covered everywhere, and it's very rather hot outside today, so it's definitely becoming spring. I hope everyone's having a great time as best as you can in the lockdown. This is going to be a very fun and interesting. This is going to be a very fun and interesting video. So this is where we left off last time. I want to basically build a detonator and 2 explosives. And for those, I'm going to need the beacons and the object scanners, so that's why they're on there as well. However, it's not just going to be that. What I am also going to be building, fingers crossed, will be another power output, which will more than double the power I currently have coming in. 7, that's not bad. It looks like it's stopped at the moment though. Okay, because if we look at this, we've stopped making a lot of things because the storage is now full. So we're not even really using half of the power that we've got generating, and I'm going to more than double it. So we're going to be making a ridiculous amount of power. And yeah, so for that, what I need to do is I basically am going to have to add to this to-do list of everything that we want at the coal end, then gather everything up and then go blow up the rock that's in our way. Hopefully don't blow up anything else, because I don't actually know if this is going to blow up anything close enough to it, so we might lose some bits and pieces, which is going to be a concern, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. And then once that rock's gone and everything else is how it was before, duplicate the whole thing with the possibility of adding a little bit more. I'm not sure about the little bit more, but we're definitely doubling it. That's the most important thing. And that's going to be today's episode. Now, what that will mean is next week I'm going to be building all of the extra, like the advanced parts, which is all the steel stuff, basically. Anything that involves steel, I'm going to look at trying to get built next week. Because once we start doing our steel stuff, we can then start looking at getting stuff to go to the next level, because we've kind of come to a halt at the moment. So yeah, that's the plan. What I also want to do next week, I might have a mess around with them today, see how long this takes, is I want to start messing around with... see, I don't even know where they are. Not be in foundation, are they? Transportation is these hypertubes. I want to mess around with these hypertubes because what I want to do, I want to have a hypertube going from where we are right now, probably in that building maybe, that goes kind of up in the air and across and all the way to our advanced parts creation, and then one that comes all the way back, so that I can say, oh, I wonder how that's going, and I can just jump in the tube and go all the way there. That is my plan. That's what I want to mess around with. Might mess around with it today, it'll definitely be next week at least, hopefully, but we'll see how it all goes. So to duplicate what we've got already as far as the coal goes, we need a miner 2, because that sits on the coal that the rock is currently stopping us from doing. Now, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't have to go into anything. because that gives us the other alloy, and that smelts ore into ingots, which we're not doing. So it just went straight into an industrial storage, so we need another one of them, and then from there it got fed out into 3 coal generators. Now this is where I'm going to try and update it slightly. I'm going to do another 2. I essentially want to see if I can power 4 from each side. May not be able to. It might be 3 and 3 with 1 extra being fed off of whatever's left out of those 2 perhaps. Or it might just be 3 and 3. We don't know yet. Now these things require water. So because the pipelines simply need copper plate, so we just need to make sure we've got plenty of copper plates. However, these we needed, like, let's say about 6 roughly. Let's say 6 just in case we need a few extra. Okay, that's fine. See, we need the conveyor belts, but we're going to be doing conveyor belts too. So they're fine, and the poles just literally need the normal plates, the normal rods, and the cement. So that's all fine. Now, so we need 2 water extractors. This is where I might not need 2 water extractors, but I'm going to put 2 on there. The reason I put the reason I'm not sure about this is because I'm using 2 currently, but they're both not even being dented, and I'm wondering whether I can power one side on just 1 water extractor. I'm not really sure, so I'm going to test it. And we're going to see whether we can or not. So I've got 2 anyway. And then we need water storage as well. Water buffer, which we had another 2 of those as well. So, as far as I'm aware, that should be everything. Now that's an awful lot. Don't get me wrong, that is an awful lot. What I'm also going to do is, what we've added here is 2 portable miners. So we do need 2 portable miners as well. So I'm going to add those 2 there as well. Okay, so let's first of all sort out my inventory, because I've got stuff I don't need. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I have some of them, which is great. I need to grab this because this is all my sulfur. I'm going to need to make a bunch of stuff with it, but I can get rid of you. Everything else, well, see, I don't want the catering ore can go in there. I don't want that. Oh, hold on. Do that there. Now, last week when I finished, I got really annoyed because of the way it worked last week. That annoyed me because I should have been able to have got to that quartz that I needed, that I wanted. Instead I didn't. I couldn't get there. Let's just make sure it takes it, 'cause if it doesn't, we're screwed. It does. Okay, good. So I did actually have a little look. Hold on, let's just see what we have. So we need to get modular frames, we need to get reinforced plates, rotors, cable, copper sheets, wire, iron plates. Okay. Because that's all the stuff that is going to make all the other stuff. So we're going to just grab... I've got too much of this. So I'm just going to grab like... That should be... There you go. It's more than... I mean, it's more than enough iron plates. We don't need that many. But I'm going to keep them with me for now. I don't know if I saw screws. Yeah, 250. We need 250. Well, I'm going to grab another 250 just in case. And then we'll go over here and grab the stuff that we need here. Obviously, I'm going to have to make all of the iron, all of the steel stuff. Okay, so we'll grab that. We'll grab 100 of those. We will grab a ridiculous amount of these. And I'm going to grab 100 of those. I don't think I need 100, but I want to make sure that I've got it. Oh yeah, let's go grab a little bit of all of these. Again, this is why I wanted this much power, so that all of this stuff can just be generated without any concern of any kind. Grab that. Then grab, you see again with this, we need a lot of this because this is the stuff to make the tubes and and for the water. So, all right. Well, I think that's made most of what we can. Let's see. My only issue could be coal. I don't know if I actually have any coal, and I'm going to need coal to make black powder as well as other things. I don't have any coal here at all. However, what I can do while I'm here is just let's get rid of these power shards. This is good. There we go, because we are going to need a lot of those as well. So we're going to grab everything we've got when we need them. We'll come back for that. So, let's start. So we needed 2. Let's just go back. So portable miners 2. Pow, there we go. So that's two made. Not a problem. Let's next make object scanners. Oh, we need the beacons. So we need the beacons first. So let's just make the beacons. Perfect. Now we can make the object scanners. And you see, this is what I love. This is what I want. I want there to be just storage containers that have everything I could possibly need. Pow. There we go. So we are now, we're getting it down. We have 15 encased industrial beams. We need 60 steel pipes, 20 steel beams, and the black powder, and it all requires coal. So where is my tractor? They're both over here. Oh yeah, I couldn't get it up, could I? You never want it. You never want that to happen. But if you can't get it up, you can't get it up. I could not get it up. I have nothing really left in storage either. Okay, well then let's go grab some. Don't go off. Oh, good lord, I saved it then. Did I not just save that then? Obviously, as soon as I go back to the other side, I am going to have to do a little bit of editing around. I have an idea of how I'm going to change things. But yes, the plan is to mess with the explosives first and see exactly what it does. See if I lose any buildings or any structures or anything I've built, or if it just removes like scenery. I mean, will it hurt me, for example? I really don't know. Okay, well I'm going to need a lot. So what I'm going to do... I like it, the fact that I've actually been up there now. I was up there. Oh. And yeah, even this, I wouldn't even mind getting a proper supply of this over to where I am. Which is why I'm hoping eventually... What happened? No. Oh, I've got no space. I am completely out of space. Okay. Well then let me dump everything into my car for now. Well, I don't need much. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. We'll see. So in here, I can dump you. But then if I say just get rid of like this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So if I pick up that much coal, the 98 that's in my car can be stored in the car for later. I mean, just having just having like a level 2 drill, or level 1 drill. It doesn't even have to be a level 2 drill. Just a level 1 drill coming out of there and coming into here, which will be a double-ended storage. That in its own, I can just come here and collect it from the storage. Why haven't I done that? I'll do that. I'll do that by the end of this video, because that just makes more sense. Because then I can just come and just take as much as I need. So we'll worry about that after I've built the power. Let me do the power first. And then yeah, the last thing I'll do in the video is get what I need to make a second level 2 drill and a second industrial storage, and we'll get that set up here. Again, it doesn't have to be a level 2 drill, but why not? If I can get it, why not just do it? And then one of the things I'm going to have my steel production making is nothing but steel beams, and then I can just turn all conveyor belts into level 3, because I'll just have an infinite supply of steel beams. And then yeah, that'll be today. But yeah, I was really annoyed last week about everything that I hadn't done. I couldn't get to. I spent a lot of time trying to get to that. Trying to get to that quartz, and I could not do it, and it really annoyed me. So I was like, I ended streaming, and I just thought to myself, why couldn't I get to it? That doesn't make sense to me. Why could I not get to it? So I checked the online map to see where they were, and to see what I was doing wrong. What had I missed? What hadn't I seen? And then I realised that actually, oh, it makes a lot more sense. I had gone the wrong way. Now, I couldn't have done it last week, so in a way I'm glad I went the wrong way. But I tell you what, when you reach the little pool, and it looks like it's up a massive hill, that area there, I went left and tried to go up the mountain. If I'd have gone right, it would have taken me to it. That's how close I was. If I'd have just gone right, I would have got there, and that is annoying and frustrating for me. I did also notice that on the way to it was a purple slug, which is the last thing I need to research for the power slugs. Do I get up here? How did I get up here? I definitely got this up there somehow. I can't remember how I did it, but fair enough. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just fooling myself. I mean, I know I can go around the other side. Well, let's make the black powder first, because I know for a fact I will need iron as well. And I think I need the object scanners to make that thing. So let's have a look. There you go, black powder. So I need 10 black powder. There we go. So that's the black powder I've got. Higher, Nick's Hawk 21. I'm not necessarily. Oh yeah, I've got no storage. I'm not necessarily going to say my world ID because I'm doing this as like a solo run essentially. Or actually, no, what I can do. It's great to see you. Hello. But at this moment in time, I kind of want this to be like a solo thing. Yeah, I don't need that. Well, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I should, because if I make that, what have I got missing? Ah, so this is what needs the steel beams, and that needs the steel pipes. Because you see, if I could just kind of make this, it would get rid of a lot of this individual stuff. Yeah, sorry. It's just one of those things. This is a thing that I'm trying to see kind of how much I can do. You know, I really want to be able to do a little bit more on my own. I want to try and, you know, create this world that gives me everything that I need. So, but no, I've seen a lot of people kind of play this multiplayer, and it's something I have tried to do in the past. The steel pipe. I'm going to go for the steel pipe first, I think. So I need the iron. Okay, yeah, this is like using all of my all my storage. In fact, what I need to do, I could do it, I think. I should have enough. So I'm going to do a personal storage box just there. Just right there. And I'm just going to dump everything in this. Because I can then just take stuff out. Because I need space. There you go. So now I can make steel. There we go. Now it might not. I probably will need to make 99 actually. I was going to say I might not even need 99. But I do need 60 steel pipe. That's a lot. I think I need 30 for each of the explosives. So yeah, I do need quite a bit. But once I get some, I do already have, I can get something else to make them for me. Okay, because now what I can do here is I can say, you make me pipe. Put that in it goes. And now I can carry on. So then that's now making the pipe for me, and we'll see at the end what how much we have left once I've created this. I could also get rid of all of my sulfur, because I've made the black powder I need right now. In fact, what I can do, I need a lot of steel beams, because I need to essentially make this, which is that and steel beams, and I need how many of those? 15 of those, and each one uses 4, so that means I need 60 of these as well as the 20. So I need 80 of these, and I can make 8. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this a little while. Okay, well let's grab what it's given me here. 44. That is not bad, I will say. It's the only thing with this is it really takes a while to get the iron. It takes a lot longer for the iron. Plus, if I do the explosives and it doesn't get rid of any of the buildings, I'm going to blow this thing up. I'm so fed up with this rock being here. I don't want it there. I'll finally get rid of that rock. Okay, so let's make more steel. You see, and this is my argument, is it would be easier for me to make a lot more steel, having like a machine be creating it for me, but it's just one of those things. If I just stood there and waited for them to create them, I create things faster than the machines do. Now, if I remember correctly, what I just saw was... Right, we need 80, so let's get this making those. Boom. Steel beams. Go. So it is 4 for each one, so that's not going to make a massive amount. Yeah, because I've almost got all the steel pipes I need anyway, actually. In fact, hold on, let me just... Because I've realised I did put some stuff in here. I don't want anything stored in there that I want for me. I want it all in here. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to use what I have actually to probably, because we've almost got all the steel pipe we need. So I'm just gonna finish the steel pipe off, and then I just need to make the 80 steel beams, turn them into the encased industrial beams. And we're nearly out of iron again. So, but we're definitely getting there. We're close. Pow. Okay, so steel pipes first. And because I can see, yeah, we're nearly there. Boom. There we go. So we've got all the steel pipes we need. I don't think I need steel pipe for anything else. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so I've got is the beams, yeah, so we've got 26. So I've got enough, but I don't have enough to actually make the encased beams. So let's grab that and grab that. But we are actually, what I could do, I'll grab this and I can make the explosives. There it is. Boom. Literally. Literally boom. So that's those made. Pow. Let's grab this because it's going to have finished. Yep. There we go. And look. Sorry, I was a bit confused. So we now have 40. I mean, that's not bad. Technically, with that, I should be able to make... I can make 10. Yeah, because, let's make these. Lovely. So we've made that. We have 5 more to make. And we need 20 more of these. We need 20 more of those. Okay, so we're getting there. It's coming along. I knew it wouldn't be a very quick thing because I knew I would have to finish all of this first. But, you know, We're getting there. That's the most important thing. Because once I've done this, in theory, all that's left to do is make the explosive detonator and then leave. Because we will then have everything we need to build everything we need. And we can worry. Obviously, there's a few extra bits I need to take other than what's on the list. So how many does it say we can make? We're looking at 18. Oh, there we go. Right, so I will go feed this into there. That's good. And now we'll just keep making the rest of these. It just might not be enough. We might just have to get a little bit more iron. Just in order to get the 20 beams we need. Okay. And then I can also make some. Oh yeah, so this will give us 10. The amount I've just dumped in the other place will give us 20. So we need to make 10 more. There's the 20. Let me grab this. Well, hey. So now let's go down. Make 5 of these. There we go. Oh, I can make one more. Okay. Alright, so we really don't need that many now. So I'm gonna grab that, but that might be enough. I mean, technically I'll grab the others as well, and any that I don't use I can just stick in the grinder and turn it into coins. So not too bad. So actually what we need is we need steel beams, and we need 9 is what we need. Almost 9. There we go. Done. And then we have it. Can I take all? Not quite. But we have most. I can take most. And then let's... Again, it should take it. I feel like there was something I put in that it didn't take, and I don't know what that was. But we don't want iron ore. We don't want iron ore. Didn't really need much of iron ore at all, to be honest. And then we've also got 1 steel ingot. I can put that in there as well. It's only 1. There you go. Grindy, grind, grind. Slowly giving us more coupons. And that means that I can pick these up. Pow! Look at that. Look at all that stuff. In fact, I don't need... I don't need any more of this. To be honest, I need to rearrange all of this. It's all over the place at the moment. I don't need this actually, but I'll put it on here just in case. I think I moved it into there as storage, and I don't actually need it. Because look, everything is ticked. We have enough for everything to build the miner, the storage container. Oh, actually, what we can do now is make our detonator. Which is lovely. Pow. There we go. So we've now made ourselves a nice detonator. And we've freed up a bunch of space again. Let's sort that out so it's all a little bit more organised, because my head was exploding there. And what I've also got... Oh, okay, so... I've got this, because I'm going to need that for my chainsaw. See, I have a beacon that I don't need, if we're being honest. But I'm going to keep hold of it in case I need it. I want to use it for something. So these are for the biofuel for my chainsaw, so that I can get rid of any trees that I might have to landscape the area a little bit. I know I'm probably going to have to do that, so that's fine. You have the explosives, one for the rock. If it takes more than one, I've got another one. I'm hoping it doesn't just blow up the one in my infantry. That would be weird, but we'll deal with that as we come to it. There is the explosive detonator. Now, I've got... It says we need cable, 150 cable. So I need to pick up more cable. We've got more of this for the laying of the pipes for the water. We've got more of these and these. We need to get more of that, actually. We use most of our concrete. Okay. So, and we've got these for the conveyor belts. So yeah, it does feel like I need to get more of these, more cable. So while I'm up here, let's get more cable. Then I will get more concrete. Then I think that's it. We'll make a move and we will see. I'll grab another 100. I'll grab, there you go, that'll do. Another 100 should be fine. I shouldn't need much more. And then we'll get the concrete. See, what I'm thinking while I'm here, can I not just... I want to just put... It must snap to a foundation or similar. See, I don't want a foundation. I just want this little walkway. That's all I want. Well then, what if I get the smallest foundation? It's too big. I don't want a foundation. You're ruining it. Okay, if I get rid of it, I can get rid of it. I'll grab another 200 because I don't really know what I'm doing with that is the problem. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. In fact, you know what? I know I don't. Don't like that. Okay, so that should be everything that I need. I've got all the stuff that I have not accounted for on the side. All of the stuff I haven't accounted for on the side is, for now, logistics mostly. It's conveyor belt 2s. So I've just bought an extra load of the plates needed for that. It is the pipeline, which is why I've got the copper plate in. The junctions are also plate in. I have accounted for 6 of these. So I shouldn't need any more, but I have brought a few extra rotors, I believe. Yeah, I've got a few extra rotors just in case I need them. These need cables and rods and plates, so that's why I bought extra ones of those. And these need concrete, which is why I bought extra concrete. So I think I've accounted for everything that I'm going to need. So let's go there now. It's like I said before, my problem is it's so far away that just if I forget something, it's such a long distance. It's not that long, but you get my point. You understand the point, I hope. Okay, well let's make our way there now. Can I squeeze through here? I can. Lovely. It looked a little bit worse than I thought it was going to be. However, it's going to be annoying because it's starting to get dark, and I was really hoping that it would be bright when I went. It'll be alright. I'm sure it'll be okay when I get there. Yeah, fingers crossed this works. I'm going to try something immediately before I even try exploding anything. And it's to do with the water. I have mentioned it already, but we'll see when we get there. The other thing as well is I very much kind of treat this game as it's like a live game. It's running and I can't change anything if it's wrong. However, that's not the case. I have save points and I do not use them. And I don't know why. So the plan today is that if I blow anything up, yeah, I have never used save points. I always just continue and just go. And if anything goes wrong, I don't try to load back up. I just stick with whatever I'm doing. Oh, it's so dark. I need to get rid of all these trees on here as well. For when I'm going to be transferring the coal backwards and forwards. Yeah, there can't be trees on here. Makes it easy. It makes it harder to see. Okay, and here we are. Big man's still here. Hello, big man. Right, so we currently have the coal collector and the truck stop over there. Why is it over there? I don't need it to drive all the way out there. I'm going to move that eventually. Not right this moment, but I'm going to move it all the way over here. Just stick it right here. Where this pole is, really. Next to this pole. Right here. I can get rid of these trees. And I can have it come in and then turn around there and then go straight back up again. So that's what I'm going to do with regards to that. I'll leave this car over here so I don't get them confused. Now, let's see. I think I was stupid. I think I was stupid, but I'm not going to say anything just yet. I'm just going to keep going. I'm interested to see. What I want to check first is I'm interested to see if... Because these things, if you look at the power, they're absolutely full. They're full of water. They're not being drained at all. Because the pumps are working excellently. Now, if I cut this off and just got rid of that pipeline there, would one pump be able to power the whole thing? I wonder. So I'm going to try it. We're going to try it now and just see. So now all the water will be coming from this one. And this is what I want to see. Is if this water starts to drain out, that's where it's like, okay, so it cannot power from just one water pump. However, if this doesn't move, this ain't moving. Those numbers of the fill rate and the drain rate look pretty solid with each other, to be honest. I might not need to build any more water. Because if this one pump is powering or is filling all three power, then I can use the one next to me to power all three other powers, if that makes sense. Or I could only have one. Yeah, look, you see, it's starting to dip a little bit. There you go. There you go. I can see a distinctive gap at the top of the storage. So it is very, very slowly being drained. It's not 100% able to do it. And if I stick a fourth one, it is definitely not going to be able to power it with just one. But I think if I put three together, I think two powering, like, I mean, one pump powering basically three generators. I'm going to have 8 generators in total. which means if I've got 3 pumps powering 8 generators, that little dip shouldn't happen, and those 3 pumps should power everything. So I don't need 2 water pumps, I only need 1. And that is why I wasn't sure if I would need 2 or 1. But you see, that dip isn't happening anymore. But if it's all self-powered anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, can I wonder, just go pipeline from you into there. There it goes. Empty. Perfect. Okay, well then those 2, and that gives me a 3rd outlet there. I have an idea. Yeah, it's one of those things that the logistics of the pipes is difficult, because you've got to put pipe holders and things, and it's just all a mess. Okay, but what I need to do first of all is we're going to attempt to use the explosives. So I'm going to put that. Do I not put it in my hand? How do I use it then if it doesn't go in my hand? Can be used with the detonator to blow up cracked boulders, vegetation or other vulnerable targets. Ah, so maybe I've got to use it from this. Right, okay. So let's come around here, because that's the rock I'm after. Oh, dude, I wouldn't probably stand here if I were you. I would probably go away, because this thing could hurt. I don't know if it will hurt you or not. Okay. So how do I do this, I wonder? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. So, okay. But then what do I do? Ah, like that. Right, okay. So it didn't really get rid of that. I'm hoping that this works. Yay! Look at it go. We'll worry about that in a minute. And we have it. We have access to our second coal. Yeah, so that whole construction site that I have there is going to be generated over here. So the first thing I need to do is kind of build myself my miner 2 and aim it in like this kind of direction. Perfect. I can worry about powering everything once it's all there. Okay. And then the way I'm going to do it is I need to have the industrial storage almost straight away to about there, I'd say, roughly. Well, in fact, if I can kind of aim it about there. And then we need to conveyor belt from here, from there, into there. Right, so we've now got it coming out of the drill and going into the storage. Now we can move up to go in the storage. I hate the flowers clip through it. Perfect. Okay, so Because you see, we've got plenty of space here. We shouldn't need to worry too much about anything else, because in theory, I need 4 here, don't I? I'm having 4 on this side. So we go to power, got a coal generator, and then I'm going to spin it. So that's 1 there. Like that there, 1. There's going to be another one here, that's 2. Then we can put another one next to it here. We don't want them to be too close necessarily, because, and then we can put one there. So those are the 4 that we need on this side. And now essentially what I need to do is I need to make all of these connect in from out of this. So I'm going to need 2 splitters, I think, because if I have it go into here, that will split into 3. Okay. You see, I need to be able to get to the bottom one. Let's just jump down a bit. Oh, pop. From you into there. That's fine. And then you go into that one. Into that one. And you go into there. I've got a lot more space on this side, I will say. That was where I lacked before, was I didn't really have the space on the other side. But now I can do that there, in which I can then go conveyor belt 2 into there. There we go. So now all 4 are connected to the coal, almost exclusively to the coal. And then what I'm going to do is I want some power poles, because I need to connect everything together. So I can put 1 power. I like power poles being on these things, but for some reason they don't always let me now, which is a shame. But we've got 1, 2, so I can put 1. Let's put 1 there. And then from you, I can do you and you. And if I power that one, and then I can send you to here, let's say, because then you can power that, or draw power from that, should we say, and then it can go to that there, and then you can go to there, because that should now just feed. So this has now got power. This will feed all of the coal out of there into here, and it will then feed all the coal out this way and across this to feed all 4 of these. Let's just let it do its thing. Off it goes. There it goes there too. And now obviously these things cannot generate just yet because they still need water. Okay. I mean, we're getting there. We do need to add 1 more coal generator to this configuration over here. So let's just get rid of 1, because in theory, I think we should be able to feed it out We only need one extractor and one fluid buffer, I personally think. Let's jump down. I might need more pumps because we're going further up the hill. Let's have a look at this, because I'm wondering. Oh, doesn't like it. Okay. I have an idea, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. I want to attach it to this is the problem. So do I need to have like a pipeline pole? Maybe about here perhaps? And then we can go up. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm trying something. Because then you can go to here. Boom, boom, boom. Then I can attach the cross pipeline. Oh, so I have to physically attach it to a middle part. Ah, okay. In that case, I don't need that. And what I can do is continue this in. Well, that's a bit awkward there, but let's try that. And now, can I now do? It's all a bit. Yeah, it's all a little bit. And then get rid of that one. Just go straight, and then I might be able to just add it there. There you go. Pow. Because then if I put another water fluid thing here. This is the one that's going to basically feed the second set that's over there. See, this coal is in the way. Really, I'm going to have to go round it. I can go round it. I'll go over it, maybe. It's not great that it's where it is, but I don't really have much of an option at this point, I don't think. Because, yeah, what I want to do is I'm going to go out of here and into this one. That's then both of them are going to go that way. So basically, the water from this is going to be used for both pipelines, in theory. I understand that. I'm hoping that it works, but we will see. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of all the foliage that is here. Because yeah, I might have to go round and up. But if we go round and up, actually, it's doable because it brings us to where we need to be. So that's actually not too bad. Honestly, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's try and work out where the water pump is going to go, because we've already got two here that are pretty hefty. So we need to probably put it on this side if it will let us, because I don't know if it's deep enough on this side. Let's see. So I can put the water extractor there. The problem is that I want it to be kind of like here. Alright, well, let's see. Will it let me put it here? It will. It will actually let me put it here. I don't know if that's gonna work. Should work. It shouldn't let me put it there if it's not gonna work. You would think. Okay. So now let's grab and go pipeline out. Put it there. We can come from you. Pipe is too long, so technically we can come across to like here. And then we can go to there. Okay. In fact, I don't like that. Hold on. Pipeline support, pipeline. The reason I don't like that is because it was in the ground. So I'm going to put this here to about there roughly, but then go up to about there. Just so it's not in the ground. I don't like it when it's in the ground. Although it's going to go in the ground. I haven't got a choice. It's too... That's fine. That'll do. It's better anyway. It's all curved off. Right, so I then have to have a pump here. There we go. So we now have a pump there. That should get that working. So let's, in fact, let's just see, because again, we're not using any power back at the base, so this shouldn't be, yeah, there's no major issues with the power yet. So, yeah, they're all a bit full, aren't they? Let's get rid of that there. And go you to there. And then you to there. I can power that with that. And I can power you from that. Right, so now that should... I came through this, how can I not go back through it? There we go. So in theory, that water pump should now pump water and fill the fill that water stack there. In theory. There it comes, here comes the water. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to need a pump a bit further down. I did put the pump quite high up there, and it made it. I think this should have enough to pump it to at least the pump. And then that will shoot it all up. You see, look, it's full there. Is this happening? It's happening. I don't know if I'm going to need an extra pump or not, because that pipeline's a little bit big. Here it comes. So that should be okay. Yeah, look, the pump is almost at its max. That looks like that's fine. If I need to add another one, I can add another pump in the middle of the pipes there. Okay, because then what I need to do is I need to draw it out of here to about there. And then from there, you can then run alongside it turning it a bit to start aiming that way. Pow. There we go. Because that bit's going downhill, I shouldn't need a pump coming straight out. But I am going to need a pump going this way. Doopy doopy doop. So we'll do it about here. It's difficult to see. About there. Because of this ridiculousness. Let's get rid of all of this. Don't need any of that, thank you. Let's just keep going. Get rid of that. And let's get rid of this. Hello dog, I can see ya. What are you doing, eh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Bye. Okay, so yeah, because these are all now sitting full of coal, ready to go. Let's just keep drawing this down. Because I might only need to get it enough for one, just to get it up to the top of that hill. Because if I can get it up to the top of the hill, then in theory, it should. Can I just get it to there? Or isn't that not going to work? If I can get it to like here, maybe. It says it's encroaching another person's clearance, but that's only because I need to... Oh, is it me? Is it encroaching my clearance? So I can actually put that on here, which might actually work better. Can I get up here? Thank you. Because I'm thinking if I put it here, and then go to about there, and then go into there. No, it can't. But can I then go into there? I can. Because what I'm thinking is there's water still. There is actually water coming here. That's pretty impressive. It's able to get it there. If I put this like, say here. And then say there. And then say there. That should work. Water goes to there. Water goes to there. And water goes to there. Okay, so now the water pipelines are actually connected. But it's just a case of actually getting the pumps. So if I... So that's already full. This one is not, however. So I can always put one off here and power the pumps that I need. Put you there. And then put another one there. And then put another one all the way over there. And I can use those to power the pumps that I need to get the water where it needs to go. Look at this. Look at how much more we've got generating now. That's ridiculous. Okay, but if you look at the hold on, it's showing the water's full. That's insane. It's insane to think that it's able to push the water all the way up there. Oh, I'm in Because what I need to do is I need to go put a cross pipeline here, and then I need to put this there to there. There we go. So now that should have everything it needs. Yeah, it looks like it will be okay. I don't think I need another pipe there, but I'm going to put another push one here. Yeah, that goes there. That's why this is up here. So that should now be pushing it all the way through. And then I am going to stick another one just in case. Just there, because I want to make sure that it definitely pushes it all the way across. And then I can power this by there. And now look at all of that. Full on blue. 1, 2. See, this water's not massively great. But that one's fine. And that one looks fine as well. Look at this. We are generating so much capacity. Yeah, and they're all, the water is full, it's all solid. I haven't got any, I didn't bring any. That's a problem, I didn't think of that. Oh well. When I can come back and finish that off. That's not a problem. I can just add all 3. Because that's insane. So actually, I only have one more. Because you see, while all this is going on, this thing is slowly filling. So that is not a problem. And then, like I said, the excess that's coming out of that one over there and the excess that's coming out of this one over here will combine and find their way down to the other end over there. However, I am running out of time, so I might have to finish this off next week. Pop. I've cut that off because I'm going to need to add another one. So I'll put a splitter, come on, there. Right, then I'm going to do, power, coal generator. Get out of my face, there's a bird in the way. God, this hill is way too hilly, shall we say. Let's put it up here. Yeah, it's going to be slightly out of the way, but I'm putting it up here. Because then it should sit flat. It should sit flat up there. See, the floor is too steep, but that is good. Okay, so now what I need is I'm going to stand on the pipeline and say that essentially, I can't see it, from you into there, and then I also need to go and put a cross pipeline in here and do the pipeline from the side into there. Then I just need to connect it to something. That's not none there. Is there no? There you go. That should all be okay. Yeah, look, the water's fine. And there it is again. We're at 830. And we are using 200. We're using less than a quarter of the possible anything. We're less than a quarter. Okay, we have got so much power. I am more than capable now. See, that water's not even moved. I can't get over this, can I? I can. This one is the one that's being shared between the two, and that one seems fine. Let's go up and over. I'm really caught in the middle at the moment. And then this one is also, it's a little bit shaky at the top, but should work perfectly fine. And I'm going to keep coming round to check just to make sure. But there you go. It turns out I didn't need all 6 pumps, so in fact I can get rid of that. Clear the list. There you go. There is. It's a little bit all over the place. I would like it to have been a bit more organised. But we now have so much power. It is ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that power. Now, like I said, obviously we had a little bit of problem last time because I hadn't powered the water pumps. But they aren't powered now. So I like to think that should no longer be an issue. I like to think that, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. So let's just quickly rearrange this. What I'm going to do actually is I am going to add just a minor 2 and a storage. Just so I remember, next week I need to make this and I need to create just so I can have what I need for the other part of coal. I want to do that for the coal. So let's just come over here. See, because this is the point. I'm leaving all of these trees. I'm fine with all of those trees. It's these trees that I need to get rid of. So let's get rid of these. Let's really clear some space. We don't need any of them here. Because yeah, next week I'm going to create my steel production. And the steel production is going to need me to get the coal from down here. Can I get rid of that? I don't want it there. It's just going to be in the way. In fact, I can just pick that up. Yeah, there's no more major. Okay, so that's got rid of all of the major issues there. So now what I'm going to do is I don't know what I've actually got in that. But let's get rid of my truck stop. Go away. And now let's build a truck stop. And that's the point. I don't need the stuff because I already have the stuff. Now this is the idea, is that if I just have it like here, it's not exactly if I put it like there, let's say, there it is. See, because now it can just drive straight down, pull in, come around here, and go straight back up. So now all I need to do, really, is I need to feed the coal from both of those outlets into both of these outlets here. So I need. This is going to be the end of the stream. Basically, I'm going to have it so that I can fill both of these. Conveyor belt pole. So if I put it to about here, and we'll go up to about about there, let's say, and I can do conveyor belt 2 from that end going into it. Then I'm going to have another splitter like here, I would say, and then from there into there. There we go. So the divide will be here, and that fills up both the power and the storage. So every time it pops by, now again, this doesn't always work, as I have found problems in the past, but the idea will be that every time the truck pulls in, not only does it get full of coal to bring to the other place, but it also gets full of coal in its engine and should be able to go to both. Okay, so now I need to wind. So now that that's there, let's go over here and start winding them in from here. Because I don't just want them to be all over the place. I want them to be more organised than that. Hello, dog. So let's grab from the top there to about here, roughly about there. But if we go up to about there, it gets it out of the pipeline, so it's not actually in the pipeline. That's the main thing. And oh yeah, I did it the wrong way around. Although I don't think I did. Unless that was the underneath. It looked like it was from there to there. And it goes from there across as far as it can. Oh, okay, so it's still not long. It's not too long here. It's too long. Right, so if we can go, where is it? It's over there. About here. To there. Because then it shouldn't actually go through anything. Yeah, it makes its way between things. Oh, it's bringing me coal. Oops. It's already doing it. Alright, because then I can come to here. The question is, where was the other? Where did I start it? Because it's over here somewhere. This is too long, I know. I'm just trying to see where it is. So it's there. Okay, so I can actually go in here. I can go in here. Aha, so this is there. To there. And I can turn it there. And then come over here. I'm willing to do that, but I'm gonna get rid of this tree. Okay, here we go. Right, so now this, I can't see it, but the coal should be coming, and it should be feeding. Let's just see, shall we? Again, it's not the fastest in the world, but once it's full, then it doesn't have to be the fastest. That's the secret. And then I just need to connect the second storage to this first one. I can see the coal going past in the background there. Right, okay. So is this not the right place? Load. I need it in load. Because I was definitely under the impression that this one's going to be the tank, but unless that needs to be actual fuel, that is going to be a bit of an issue, I think. I could have sworn I could have used coal, but obviously I could not. Okay, well then, if that's not the case, let me get rid of this, and then get rid of that. Right, because then if I put that to, say, this, you see, look, it won't physically go in that. It has to be these two. So why would it not go in there and store in here then? Okay, well, I'm slightly confused as to why this isn't working. Oh, maybe because it's not powered. Sorry, I didn't think of that. There is one right here. There you go. That was the problem. It wasn't powered. But now then, will it work now, I wonder? So if I put this here, that's a lot of storage in there. Put the splitter there. It might be a bit too close now, but we'll see if it will work. Yeah, it's a bit too close. Okay, well then let's split it a bit further down, about here, let's say. Power. Now let's see. It just needed to be powered. Yes, there we go. Ha ha ha. Okay. Right, so now what we need to do is I just need to attach the second storage. And then I'm ready. And that'll be it for today. Okay, so there's nothing in the back of that. That's fine. Let's get rid of these. Don't need these anymore. They were just as an example anyway to see if it worked. But now let's worry through. So you see, look, everything has been running for a while, and everything is still going fine. I need to put the battery packs in, but for now it is all fine and dandy. It is even dandy. Okay, well I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to bring it over, I think. So it needs to go from the top there to about here, go up one, and then we'll bring it over here. bring it up to about there. Then I need a merger. Can I put it like there? And then I can go from here into the side of the merger. There we go. Because now it's coming along here and it is all merging. So there you go. So they're both, sometimes it's one from one and one from the other, and it is coming along all the way through. Oh, I did it. I actually did it. That's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to get rid of that, but it's fine. For now it's fine. I'm fine. We then come around here. I got it out of the way. I didn't want it to just cut the landscape. And there it is. It's slowly but surely filling it up. Now again, we can convert all of the conveyor belts to level 3 once we have enough of the stuff. Look at all this stuff. I had all this stuff and I was so stupid. I just forgot I had it all. Well, let's put that in there. And then what I'm actually going to do is I am going to take all of this and put this all in. Actually, I could just keep it on me. This is the car that needs to transfer all of the coal backwards and forwards. Now, we're not going to be getting a massive amount because, again, it's not the fastest in the world. But the first thing I want to do is get steel beams being created. Because once we have steel beams... What's he doing around here? What is he doing? Come on. I might die here. Can't see him. There he is. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. I don't know why I did that when I had such little food. That's interesting. He just kind of wandered in. Okay, so hold on. Let's stop. Let's make sure this is the right one. Is this mine? No, this is the one I'm using. Okay. So now can I get past? I should be able to get past this little... There you go. Make sure I've got it on the right way. It needs to load. I want everything going onto... There you go. So it's loaded the fuel. But it hasn't loaded any storage yet. But it should do. I mean, I can't remember whether it will or not. But that's basically everything ready to go. What I'm going to need to do next week is I will be back at my home next week. I won't be here. When this stream finishes, I'm just going to drive back up to my home. But I'll be back at the home next week. And then what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to get everything I need to make a whole bunch of steel things. And I am then going to... So if I drive out and then I drive back in again. I don't know. There you go. Oh, let's have a quick check. There you go. So it has to do it all in one go, basically. Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a whole load of steel things next week. And we will get steel production done. Look at all that power. That's an insane amount of power. I'm so pleased that that worked and that we've been able to do what we needed to do. But yeah, we can get still stuff created, and then once we get still stuff created, we can actually start moving on and do the next level in the space elevator. So thank you so much for watching. This has been my big build. It's so big, so big. It's going to be even bigger next week. I'll be back with Retro Weekend tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. We're getting towards the end of Beyond a Steel Sky, so that'll be fun. I'll be back streaming again next Wednesday, back with Fallout 76, and then I'll be back again next week for this. Please like if you enjoyed. Please subscribe.